I'm starting my own show. Okay, but not on network television, but you know, here on my YouTube platform page. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a very big announcement to share with you guys, and it's something I kind of am doing impulsively / have been planning this for the past week and a half-ish. Seeing James Corden leave the Late Late Show and everything that was circulating with that gave me an idea. I want to be able to bring the casual nerd back, but I want to be able to do it in a way that is kind of like a talk show, kind of like a late show, if you will. Just think of like a late night show host, but gaming culture and pop culture. So it's going to be the casual nerd. I'm probably going to make the title a little bit different. I still am in the planning phase of a lot of it, but it's going to be coming out. The first episode is going to be coming out in 2 weeks. I'm going to be talking about pop culture stuff. I'm going to be talking about gaming stuff and tech stuff. There's going to be so much that I want to dive into, but these episodes are only going to be coming out once every other week. Like, I want to be able to talk about pop culture stuff, like what's going on with Bam Margera. You know, I know he was a really big part of a lot of millennials' lives. I want to be able to talk about what's going on with Markiplier and the new movie that he's in. I want to be able to talk about a lot of gaming stuff, tech stuff. You know, like, think of the casual nerd, but bumped up times 20. It's going to be like a late show that has comedy in it, and it has a lot of different stuff, you know, intermingled into it. I want to be able to do interviews from the gaming industry and talk about different things that are happening in the field, like I said. So it's going to be really cool to see what you guys think. This is a new era for the casual nerd. It's a new era for everything that has to do with YouTube, I think, because I don't know how this is going to exactly play out, no pun intended, on the channel. Very excited to be able to do the casual nerd in this capacity. I feel like it was just going nowhere at a certain point, and I didn't feel excited about doing those episodes anymore. I was just like, okay, I'm choosing game articles that you guys are sending to me, and I'm discussing them, and there's not really a lot of creativity that went into it. It was just me discussing the news from my perspective. I feel like when I was talking about YouTube news only, it was getting kind of drama filled, which I did not like. If I talk just about gaming news and tech stuff, then I also don't feel fulfilled in that way too. So I feel like combining the both of them again in a capacity like a late show that has comedy in it and discussing the seriousness of certain things will bring a lot. Well, add another layer, I feel, honestly, of credibility to my channel, because, I mean, not only do I talk about a lot of stuff already, but I feel like adding that kind of layer of the late night show host vibe to my channel once a week, to be able to talk about this stuff on a Friday, that's when they're all going to be, will just add some really cool things to it. And I'm really excited about starting this new chapter with the casual nerd. I feel as if, like I said, the title might change up a little bit. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm still working my way through a lot of things. It'll take me a while to get certain things scripted out the way I want them to, because I had prerequisites before and I didn't keep them because I wanted to make people happy. That's not going to happen this time. So what I will say, tailing outside, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but what I will say is that if you guys are going to request any news articles of me to cover or anything that has to do with pop culture, please keep it to where I am not going to have a field day with it. And what I mean is that I don't want to talk about things that are overly political. I don't want to discuss things that are going to have very heated, you know, rude comments occur from it. Like, I still want to keep this lighthearted. I want to keep this fun. I want to keep this pretty much entertainment for the most part, because, you know, even though I might talk about serious content here and there, I still want this to be a place where you can come to escape and enjoy yourself. You know, I don't want to talk about politics because that's going to get into very slippery, not the right word to use what I'm about to use, but treacherous territory, because then we'll get into different debates, and I'm not a political person, so I don't want those debates on the channel here. So please just keep in mind, if you're gonna recommend something for me to discuss on an episode, do not ask me to discuss political stuff, okay? Okay. Another thing that I want to bring up to you guys is if I say no to an article, and people have done this before, if I say no to a discussion topic, an article, whatever it is, just take the L and let me say no to something. Because what I find a lot of the time, whenever it comes to news topics, whenever it comes to pop culture, gaming, tech, whatever it may be, people can get incredibly insistent about having something that they want shown. So if I don't want to showcase something on my channel, I have the right to say no, and you don't have the right to convince me, okay? Okay. And the very last thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that at the end of the day, these shows are meant for entertainment purposes. These have my own opinions. This is from my own perspective whenever I talk about a topic, much like my reviews, even though it is a review for a game, and I'll get into this a little bit in like another video, but whenever I post something for entertainment purposes, whether that be a review or what the Casual Nerd episodes are going to turn into, it's my opinion, it's my view. So it's not a personal attack. And I know a lot of people take opinions as personal attacks, but please keep in mind that just because I say, oh, well, this thing is terrible, or this thing is meh, okay, or this thing is great and someone thinks that it's bad, it's not a personal attack against you. People have a very difficult time dividing, or separating rather, I should say, personal attacks and opinions, which I find hilarious. So yeah, please keep that in mind whenever you're watching the episodes of The Casual Nerd. Keep that in mind whenever you're seeing how these are going to be edited and how these are going to be constructed, because I want to be able to take a very comedic approach with these. I want to be able to take a very lighthearted approach, because at the end of the day, like I said, this channel is not only informative, but it's an escape for you guys. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to provide that escape and provide entertainment for you guys, whether that entertainment is informative or just purely for entertainment purposes. But you guys, that was it for today's video. Yeah, there's only going to be this video today because I figured, oh, you know what? We're going to start off Monday with a bang and going with the announcement. So I'm really excited about this. I can't wait for you guys to see the first episode back of The Casual Nerd. It's going to be really, I'm excited for it. It's going to be really funny. It's going to be really chaotic in the best way possible. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, dear hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Umbasa.